full advice on how you can reduce your overheads and make yourself debt-free. Our journey has taken 5 to 6 years. There's going to be a number of different steps that we've taken that I'll highlight in this video. More details can be found on the website dragonjacks.com. I'm married, so everything that I discuss here is based on two people. Obviously, if you're single, then you'll have to take out the parts that are most relevant to yourself. The first step was centred around combining both mine and my wife's income into one current account and all the bills coming out of that one current account. The advantage of that is that you've potentially doubled your income with the same set of overheads coming out. This does obviously require trust on your part with yourself and your partner. I trust my wife implicitly, so that for me was not an issue at all. So how that looks, you've got income coming in the one side when you get paid, and then obviously the real world is we've all got outgoings going out. So I then approached that the way that I would do it if I was running a business, and what I wanted to do was to reduce those overheads that were pulling down on my income to the smallest possible level that I could get. There are loads of really good websites out there, loads of price comparison websites, so I really went after it, and I was relentless in my attitude in terms of reducing my household bills. Again, more details on that can be found on the website, but that was very successful, to the point where year on year our overheads or outgoings or direct debits or whatever you want to call them were reducing year on year, despite the fact that people's inflation was going up. So inflation was going up, our bills were coming down, which net income, our net disposable income, that was therefore rising. The other thing that we did as well is that we used credit cards to our advantage. Now, again, if you're in a position where you've got a lot of credit card debt and you're paying that every month and that's not giving you any free income, then absolutely reduce that first. We were in a position where we were clearing our credit cards every month. So what we then did was flip those to cashback credit cards, and by just having the credit card in one person's name, but having two users assigned to the same account or the other. I think the way the credit card companies put it is have an additional card holder. We had two credit cards, one American Express cashback credit card, Platinum credit card, which gave the best cashback on the market at the time, I think still does. And then the other one was a normal sort of Visa MasterCard credit card, again cashback card. The reason for having the two is not all retailers accept American Express. The net output of it was that we've earned somewhere between £150 and £200 a year tax-free income by being extremely controlled and disciplined with our use of the credit card. So we're 4 years in now, so that's £800 that we have been able to save a year. Again, there's more savings, and the more savings and more ideas are there on the website dragonjacks.com. So we then found ourselves in a position where probably about 2.5 years ago now we'd basically increased our income marginally, not massively because we weren't getting great pay rises, so increased our income marginally, reduced our overheads quite drastically, so that left this gap in between where we got a lot of free cash flow every month. Then used that free cash flow to start overpaying on the mortgage. We've got a flexible mortgage, so that was probably more luck than judgment when we initially took it out, but it was there. So we started using that free cash flow every month to overpay the mortgage, overpay the mortgage, overpay the mortgage. Each month the mortgage would come down, so again these overheads are coming down again, so the mortgage would come down again. That saving from that month to that month that the mortgage had come down, that also went on the mortgage, And the compounding effect of that meant that we managed to clear the mortgage from when we started overpaying to when we finished in about 2.5 years. Which, I know I look older because I'm bald and grey, but I'm 43 now. I paid the mortgage off 2 years ago. It's a 25-year mortgage that we paid off in 11 years. So I'm now in this situation now where we are totally mortgage and debt free. Any debt that we've got is what I choose us to have by using a cashback credit card, and we're now in a position now where we've got this free cash flow every month that I've got nothing to do with other than invest. That will probably be for another video. If there's more detail, and this is a very, very quick video just to give you, to put a sort of a face to the website, if you like. But my intention is to carry on adding pages all the time to the website that I'm hoping you will find useful, that is based for somebody that is naturally cautious, which I believe myself to be. So there's loads of websites on films on YouTube that normally involve you taking on new debt. This is absolutely, if you don't want to take on any debt, you want to reduce your overheads, you want to reduce your indebtedness to the state of different banks, building societies, loans companies, this is absolutely the website that I believe you should be looking at. It costs you nothing, it's totally free. Why have I done it? Because it seemed like the right thing to do, for no other reason than that. I feel fortunate that we're in this position, and I wanted to share my good fortune with others.